Hey everybody, Mr. Ray here again. Hope everybody's having an awesome day today. So, wanted to get on here. Had a few people reach out and ask me, some former students, some current students out at externship, and some other people just asking, what is an easy way to tell when it comes to spine on oblique C-spine and L-spine, what we're seeing? So, I found something, this isn't something I created, I found it, someone else had used it, and I started using it with my students. And it is the clap method. So, C refers to cervical, L refers to lumbar, A to anterior, P to posterior. So when it comes to the A and the P, we're talking about position. So if the patient is in an RAO or an LAO, it's an anterior position. If they're an RPO or an LPO, it's a posterior. So the way this works is that, so for cervical spine, when we do obliques, we're looking at intervertebral foramen, either the left or right. When we're doing obliques on lumbar spine, we're looking at zygapophyseal joints, either the left or right. So this is what I use to remember which side we see on which projections. So if we're doing a cervical spine, anterior, RAO or LAO, we would see the same side intervertebral foramen. So meaning if I was in a LAO, we would see the left side. If we were doing a posterior oblique, we would see the opposite side. See how the C is opposite from the P here. So if I'm doing an RPO or an LPO, let's say I'm doing an LPO, we see the side up, we see the opposite side, so we see the right intervertebral foramen. If we are doing lumbar spine obliques, primarily we do lumbar spine posterior obliques. We do RPO or LPO. So if I have a patient lying in an LPO, these are on the same side. So I'm going to see the left zygapophyseal joint. If I have a patient in an LAO, let's say we're doing an anterior oblique for whatever reason. I don't know why you would do an anterior oblique for lumbar spine, but just on the off chance that you did, you would see the opposite side. So if you're doing an LAO, you would see the right zygapophyseal joints. So try to remember this clap. Easy to remember, cervical, lumbar, anterior and posterior, whether you see the same side or whether you see the opposite side, depending on what you're shooting and what you're looking for. So hope that clears a little bit of it up. Hope that makes it a little bit easier for you to remember. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Have an awesome day.